and thank you for your investment in the Supreme Toning Tower. For a longer workout, feel free to stack any of the workouts that we have on our YouTube page. Now, in some of the workouts, I use a ball. If you don't have a ball handy, you could use a foam roller, a yoga block, or even a rolled up hand towel. Remember, the ball is completely optional, so if you don't want to use it, no problem. I'll see you on the Supreme Toning Tower. Hi everyone, I am Mindy Raymond with your Supreme Toning Tower. Today we are going to be doing a senior series, and I am so excited to have a special guest with us. My mom, Linda, is here today to guide you through the exercise.
Hi everyone, I'm Linda and I'm 73 years old. The reason I don't hesitate saying my age is because my grandkids always shout it. Anytime we're together with a crowd, they're going to say how old I am. When I first saw this machine, I thought it'd be great for Mindy, and I never saw myself using it. It looked really complicated to me, and it didn't seem like it was something that I could actually do till she showed me some really simple exercises that are so doable, and so I really have been practicing with it, and I love it. It's great.
Great. That's the endorsement. Let's get started. All right, you're gonna wanna start, this is upper body today. So we're gonna start with our sculpting bar attached. And let's just start with some nice easy breaths. So just a nice big inhale, reaching up and overhead. And then as you exhale, just kind of letting those hands go down, maybe chin to chest, just warming up the body here. Two more, a deep breath in through the nose, nice full stretch. And as you exhale, good, chin to chest. One more deep full breath in, nice big breath, taking in all that great energy, exhale. Good, we're gonna bring our arm over our chest here. So just again, warming up the body a little bit before we get started. Either arm is fine. You wanna pull that shoulder down ever so slightly, there you go. Breathe into it and then switch sides when you're ready. Just kind of warming up the upper body, making sure the stretches pull that shoulder down.
Here we go.
There you go. And let's take our hands behind us. We're gonna open up our chest. So depending on how flexible you are in those shoulders, you can either keep those hands kind of closer to your booty, or you can bring it up and overhead, maybe chin to chest if that feels good as well. Opening up through the chest and the shoulders. Taking some nice deep inhales here and exhales as you breathe. Good, and slowly lift up, release those hands, shake them out a little bit. We're gonna start in our standing position. Go ahead and grab onto the sculpting bar. You'll wanna grab onto the outside of those springs. You have a little bit more resistance there. The further away you are from the tower, the more resistance you're gonna have in those coils.
A little bit of a note on that one, the springs feel really, really tight when you first get them. And then the more you use it, the more it loosens up and it becomes a little bit easier to do. So
yeah.
Hang in there, it gets easier.
Make sure you're using it every day. So go ahead, we're gonna start with our chest press. So you're gonna wanna just kind of grab that sculpting bar and bring it literally to your chest. And then you take it back out and then you pull it in. So you're gonna exhale as you pull in, inhale as you release. Good, so some things to keep mindful of as you're doing these moves. Go at your own pace. So everybody has a different body, right? So just using what you have, what works for you, finding that breath is the most important thing. So you're inhaling and exhaling with the movements. Good, pull the shoulders down your back. One common thing as we age is we tend to get a little bit kind of hunchy, right? So you wanna make sure that you're always working on that posture, pulling the shoulders back, lifting up through your chest, finding that nice lifted gaze. Good.
What I find too is it's so much more effective than using hand weights, because with hand weights I feel a little bit unbalanced, and this way I can just concentrate on moving and not worrying about where the weights are. So I like this better for that.
Yeah, good point. This keeps you in that nice stable movement as well as the right posture. And then you want to be pressing into the mat. So this mat is really comfortable. It has that nice, good, thick padding that works well. Keep a little bit of bend in your knees always, so you don't want to strain those joints. Good, a few more here. Just kind of breathing into it at your own pace. Let's do 4 more. Good, breathing. So pulling those shoulders back. Think of those shoulder blades coming back. You've got 1 more. Exhale, pulling, good. Now you're gonna switch your hand grip on that sculpting bar to do more of the bicep curl. So underhand grip, find your distance away from the tower that works for you, and just go into that nice bicep curl right here. So again, all these moves are done with your Supreme Toning Tower. As Mom was talking about the coils, they will kind of loosen up. If you need more resistance, you can always step further away from the tower. Good, keeping that bend in the knees. How does it feel?
It feels great. I really love the pad. It makes such a difference to my workout because I find I can do better exercises and I have more balance with it. So I really, really like that feature of this.
Yeah. So another common thing as we age is our balance gets off. It's just something that, you know, as children, we're kind of buoyant and bouncy all over the place and we never seem to lose our balance as kids. But when we age, sort of that spatial awareness of where we are in space becomes hampered, right? And so I've noticed on our balancing series, a lot of times Mom is able to balance really well on the pad as opposed to just on the ground. And always able to use the tower too, which is nice and helpful.
My grandkids have noticed that, and anytime we're going for a walk, every single one of them at one time or another has grabbed my hand to help me walk down that hill because I cannot do it as easily as I used to. So they're great helps for that. Even 5-year-old Drew does that for me. Okay, Mindy, we've been doing this for a long time now.
So 2 more. And last one. Good, now we're gonna go into our tricep pulse. So you're gonna have an overhand grip on the outside.
Okay.
Find your distance away that works. And again, you just think of kind of pulsing back on that sculpting bar.
And I think for this one, I'm gonna step up a little bit more. It feels more comfortable doing that.
So finding your pace, and let's do the tricep press. So you're just pushing back on that sculpting bar. Think of engaging your core always as well. That'll help in your balance. Shoulders back and down, finding that breath. So again, we want to remind ourselves to always be breathing, right? Pushing back, breathing into it. The triceps are those nice little muscles on the back of the arms. We're strengthening that entire upper body here in this series.
And Mindy, doesn't matter how fast I do this.
No, you can just, I want to keep that tension on the spring so you're working those muscles the entire time, but you can go slower or faster.
Okay.
So you want to keep that tension as much as you can. Good.
Yeah, I really feel this working. It's great.
Yeah. Let's just do about 5 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're gonna find a seat on the mat now. So however you can get down there nice and easy. Come on down. You're gonna be facing the tower.
Okay.
So feet will be on the tower. You're gonna use the feet on the tower here. So seated position on the mat.
Like
This
this?
is gonna be into our row position. You're gonna bend your knees. Go ahead and grab onto the bar on the outside of the springs. On the outside of the springs, there you go. And you're just gonna find a nice row. So similar to that chest press, but you're gonna pull that tension and then go back a little bit and then come back up. So there you go. Keeping that tension on the bar the whole time. Gently go back and then come up. Good, so you're lengthening here, pull, go back. So you're working your core, you're obviously working your chest and up, good. Breathe here and make sure you're inhaling and exhaling as you're doing this move. Keeping a bend in the knees, go at your own pace here, nice and easy. Good, breathe into it.
You can actually go back further than you think you can. It feels funny at first, but then you can actually do it.
Yeah. All right, so 2 more here and just this nice center front row, and then we're gonna isolate on our left and right side. So 1 more, take it down. Good, and then back up. Good, and now for this next one, you're gonna pull that bar towards your chest and just kind of gently dip down to the left, come back to center, and then dip down to the right. So it's a little slight movement, again, in that side body for you. You're wanting to keep that tension in the springs as much as you can, and you're working at your own pace. Just a nice, easy move back, good, beautiful. Exhaling as you twist, inhaling as you come back to center, good. Just do these moves a few more times. Again, you're finding your own pacing. Once you kind of have these moves down, then you can just go at your own pace, find your own workout that works best for you. Let's do 1 more each side. Breathe into it. Make sure you're breathing. Good.
If you watch Mindy's video, she smiles a lot when she's doing this. You notice how strained I look? I'm not smiling as much as she does.
You're good. You're doing it. All right, let's just go back to the center then and just do a couple, just kind of back to center to reset our spine. Good. Breathe. And exhale. Good. Let's do one more. Nice deep breath. You got it. All right, so we're gonna release this sculpting bar. I'm gonna have her take this off, but you can take it off at your own time. We're gonna release the sculpting bar from the tower. And you'll always wanna lock it into place, but then it just unlocks here. Nice and easy. We're gonna just place that to the side. Facing the tower. So in child's pose. Okay. You're gonna use that pull through bar for child's pose now. So we're gonna stretch through the back and the arms. So again, feel free to open up your legs if that feels good. Using that pull through bar, you're gonna kind of push against it and forward. So get a nice deep stretch here. Again, find that inhale, kind of lift your body up a little bit, and then as you exhale, you wanna push through that pull through bar, good. A couple more breaths here. This is really good to stretch your back, your arms, your glutes, even into your legs. This is good for the digestive tract as well. If you're having any issues there and kind of the gut issue, a good idea is to put a pillow down and just kind of fold over that pillow as you do this child's pose. So maybe a couple more breaths here, looking good. Breathe. And our next stretch is gonna be Mermaid Pose, one of my favorites. So you're gonna sit on the mat, facing the camera here, either cross-legged or feet out in front, whatever feels comfortable for you. One hand is gonna be on the pull-through bar. And as you inhale, think of lengthening through that side body. And then as you exhale, you're gonna come up and over and really stretch through that side body using that pull-through bar. Good. Breathing here, inhaling and exhaling. Awesome. Finding that breath. You never wanna hold your breath during your workouts. Good, holding till it feels good, till you feel that stretch, and then you can release. And we'll take it on the other side. So she's just gonna flip around here. Take an inhale as you lift, and as you exhale, we're reaching up and over. We're talking about, kind of what to call the senior series, if you will. And of course, Mom said it's the golden girls and the golden guys, so you guys are in your golden ages. And we're gonna help you feel even better and have more energy. All of that great stuff. So then as you come back to center, you can just stay seated. We're gonna take our 3 deep breaths here to finish us out. So you can stay seated, yeah, and we're just gonna find a nice comfortable position. Take a big inhale, reaching the hands up and overhead, and exhale. Good, chin to chest, inhaling, full breath in. Finding those nice cleansing breaths. Exhale, you moved your body in a beautiful way. Last one here, take a full breath in, reach, lengthen, and exhale. Yeah, you can bring your hands to chest. Closing out your practice. How do you feel?
Thanks, Mindy, that's great.
Good. Thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll see you next time on our senior series.
Bye, everyone.